Hello. I just asked if you want to join me. This is Lovely Voices V. Just grab a cup of tea or a can of Diet Coke or whatever your choice is of drink and sit with me. If you're here and you know someone that has been struggling with mental health, struggling with wanting to be alive, or struggling to love the things they used to love, well, hey, join me as I tell you my journey. So, my journey kind of started just 6 months ago, where I just started being really emotional. I couldn't get out of bed because I just cried all the time, and I didn't want to live, and I didn't know where that came from. I did allow a person in my life that wasn't healthy. We were just friends, but details are not really important in this story because this is just a journey I went on. And then I got COVID, and it really hit me hard in the sense emotionally, not physically. And then I ended up just finding comfort in my bed, and I didn't want to leave my bed. And I got to a low point where I didn't want to live. And I have some amazing friends that I could shout out, but who cares? Like, shouting out to them won't matter. They know who they are. I care so deeply for you that I'll never forget you fighting with me. So during this time, I ended up recovering from COVID and going to look after my sister's farm for 2 weeks. And I loved it. I'm supposed to be a farmer, or at least live in the country. I don't know when or if I ever will, but that's my place where it's peaceful and I feel like everything I feel is lifted off me. So during this time, I questioned being a Christian if I wanted to, but deep down, the core of who I am is because of Jesus. But so after coming back from my sister's, things seemed to be okay. And I don't know what made me just still not feel myself, still not loving the things I loved, not going out with family as I loved to do, not being wise with my money. I just couldn't deal, and I didn't want to live. And I want to say, if you know someone out there that is struggling, there is like places where you can go that you don't have to be alone. But that's another maybe video. And so I ended up going to the hospital where they I don't know the proper term, so I was signed in, and I stayed for 2 weeks. Part of the stay was voluntary. I saw a psychiatrist that put me on mood pills and took me off my anxiety pills. So during this journey, it is now almost December, and I'm seeing a light through the tunnel. The light is not as bright as I would like it, but there are things I need to fight for. I will say that if you're struggling with mental health and you're looking for help, don't stop fighting. There are people out there that will help you. I have learned through this journey that it's okay to be raw and naked emotionally before people that really truly love you. I'm learning to accept myself for who I am. And that is a journey itself, because the artist in me, the auntie in me, the best friend in me, the sister in me, all that is still there. I do want to live. That's one thing I know. I'm seeking grief counseling, and I know that's going to be really hard for me. But my journey has been a tough one. And I think instead of telling people that you can just pray it away, or anything that is just going to disappear, that is not the right answer. I believe that at this point in my journey, sometimes I haven't wanted to be in my place alone, that I haven't enjoyed the place where I used to love, that I did art, or I hung out, had sleepovers with my nieces, or entertained my neighbor. But I had an incredible neighbor who just was with me when I called her over and I said, I'm there, I'm at the breaking point. I just want to say to everyone that wherever your journey is, you're going to make it through. Keep fighting. And I know it's hard with mental health to fight. I know that it seems like the light and the tunnel isn't there, and you keep walking and walking, you're running, and you're yelling at it to show itself, but it does show. And me, I know I want to be a Christian, and I want to walk the way in the path God's calling me to be. I don't know where your hope is put in right now, or if you're just at the beginning as where I was, where you don't want to live anymore, but there's hope. So as I am right now, is I'm fighting for myself. You have to fight sometimes. You have to not give up, and to have support people that understand what you're going through. Sometimes there are people in your life that don't understand, that no matter what you tell them, that they just don't understand, and it's okay. So I know this is a long video, but hopefully one follower of mine will listen to it and feel encouraged. So this is Lovely Voice V, and I just say thank you for listening to my video, and I'll talk to you soon.